HP. So this is very standard, and going way too off from this normal play will probably end up with you losing. And here on Andromeda, the Polaris players do have the possibility to place the expansion, simply because, as I said, it's on the same ridge as the main, on the same space platform, I guess would be the correct terminus for this tile set. And you've got the ridge right below it, meaning that you can defend pretty well. Robotics facility with 2 gateways on both sides, I believe, and expansions. So for now, both guys are very much equal. Not only probably very slight differences in what they're doing at the moment and in what they have. We'll have to see how this probe is going to get in. Maybe it won't. Probe barely able to escape right now with very little health. I believe 1 health actually. Lucky probe over there for Cal. In the meantime, he does have his expansion right now being ready. And, you know, if I would have to call right now for what is going to happen, I would probably say that these guys will be happy for a while to hold kind of, static defenses, make a bigger army, maybe drop now and then, because I'm expecting to see those shuttles coming out pretty soon. And in the end, it's probably going to be a series of battles in the middle of the map with rather strong armies that will decide everything, and we'll have to see also what units these guys will go for, because if one of them goes High Templar or the other one goes Dark Templar, stuff like this could influence the game big time. And really, it will be those battles, I believe, in the middle of the map to come after these guys are confident enough to go and push forward with their armies. That will really decide the fate of the match. And also looking on the map right now, I guess that both guys will probably take their second expansion in this U form, as you may have been able to see, rather protected from both sides except one side, facing the opponent in this case. And trying both to not fall way too far behind in economy. They probably see that the other guy is pretty much confident to do the same, to just stay and hold what he has for now. And so I doubt that any one of them will try to attack at the moment. We'll just have to see what's happening. Observers are out, and 2 more gateways being warped in on this side. Probably the same happening on the other. And finally, Cal is the one that is doing something. He's the one pushing away. 1 observer is lost. I believe that was the first observer. That was a little bit careless, losing the first observer from Cal. But yeah, he's going to have a 1 to replace it fairly soon. Reaver right now out. On this side, it's coming a little bit later, but I doubt that it's going to take a lot longer. Yeah, there's the first Reaver. So very slight differences. These guys are pretty much tied, and as far as everything is concerned, economy, military, tech, everything is pretty much the same. And yeah, they're still seemingly being happy to have defensive stances. This is rather boring right now, I have to say. Usually StarCraft is not as boring, but you do have in many matches moments like this where for I don't know how many minutes, 5 minutes or something, nothing is happening really. No player is happy to attack. And it could be that Cal will go right now in for an attack. Cal may go in for an attack. He will harass right now this expansion from below this ridge. He does not go for a drop. He does not go for a drop with a shuttle behind the line. He will go for an attack. He will go for an attack, and this will be a very crucial battle right now to decide how the mid game and the late game will look. And right now, the battle ensues. It seems that both players have pretty equal force, maybe a couple of more Dragoons on Lucifer's side, and crucially enough, he's able to snipe. He's able to snipe Cal's. Reaver. Crucial victory right now for Lucifer. Great stuff right now by the young KTF Protoss. Being able to defend that second expansion there with his forces, and right now bringing in the probes to mine. So he is now taking a slight lead into this game. It's not a big lead, but it is a slight lead, I guess. Especially economically, you will see he will be ahead because barely now that Nexus was placed sometime after, you know, Lucifer's was already done and was working. So what probably, you know, Cal thought he would stay a little bit behind in economy, not take the second expansion, wait for his opponent to take the second expansion, and then overwhelm him with better forces. But the part with the overwhelming did not turn out well at all. And now a drop coming from Cal, and I believe it was seen by that pylon. It was seen with a pylon, and indeed, expecting this attack, those Dragoons were there behind the mineral line to hold off this Reaver drop, and the Reaver is forced to retreat. So as I was saying, he was trying to overwhelm, but it was a great play there by Lucifer. He got, I believe, some Dragoon reinforcements just seconds before the battle started, and it could be that it was those reinforcements that really made the difference. He was able to weaken the Dragoon forces defending the Reaver, and to eventually bravely snipe the Reaver, and it was dropped out of the shuttle, and really that meant for Cal that it was a lost battle. Citadel of Adon right now, we're going to see those Templar archives fairly soon, and probably some High Templar, could also expect some good old High Templar drops, or maybe why not DT drops, but you know, DTs, they're rather not that efficient if observers are out all over the place. This shuttle is still waiting. It seems to somehow feel that there's Dragoons defending over there. In the meantime, counter drop, perhaps here at the first expansion. No, actually, indeed, Cal is going for it. Cal does drop the Reaver. The Scarab does go, and great stuff. That was a great sniper Reaver there, guys. Great sniper Reaver, I do have to say that. Because just as it was dropped, send the Scarab, and finally, Scarab AI did play along with what Cal had in mind, and did take out, I believe, 4, perhaps also 5 probes. So yeah, in the meantime, still kind of a static position after this one battle. Both players pulled back. Cal to lick his wounds and to try to, you know, find some good drops to get him a little bit back into this game, and Lucifer to consolidate his advantage in this game economically, and to build up a very strong force. So you can see it is rather Cal right now that is going on the offensive with the drops, because he knows he has to weaken his opponent's economy a bit to get back into this game. And oh my god, you can see those Dragoons moving on, and they could perhaps cut off the escape route of this shuttle. You can see the group of Dragoons right now, this blob in the middle of the map. Another group of Dragoons, and I just hope that this shuttle will not be heading for those Dragoons that are waiting for it. You can see those Dragoons are moving on to intercept. They do move into intercept, and they do intercept. Huge loss for Cal there. Huge loss for Cal. Losing that shuttle. You could see that brown blob that was moving. It was really meant to catch the shuttle after it was spotted. And you know, Lucifer did a great job there. He does have 4 Reavers. I'm pretty much sure that he has more than his opponent at the time. I don't see Templar archives yet. I'm not entirely sure if it was built. Also, I'm not entirely sure if it was built by Cal. Probably not. We'll have to see. So yeah, speed upgrade in the meantime for the shuttles. Moving on right now to this 9 o'clock expansion to take it down, and in the meantime himself expanding at the 3 o'clock position. So you can see